Have you been feeling a quiet presence around you or a knowing that you're being watched over? What if your spirit guides have been waiting to deliver a powerful message to you? This is a collective, timeless reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Now, let's pull back the curtains on this divine guidance and reveal a powerful truth about the guidance that is coming through for you. Currently, your spirit guides want you to know that the energy is of the Hierophant. Something along the lines of that Taurus energy that's popping up here, something to do with what you are going through is almost teaching you and guiding you through towards a next chapter, towards a next scenario, towards elevation, towards ascension is what I'm hearing. You're going through a lot of trials is what I'm hearing as well. Something to do with like being taught almost like a lesson of some kind. And it looks to be like you're almost like learning through these teachings, learning through all of these trials, these challenges and obstacles that you're facing, learning through the adversity, learning through the pain and the suffering is what I'm hearing. It's almost as though like you come to this lake and you're fishing for, I don't know why, I was hearing like fishing for problems almost, like you're almost like taking things with a stride. Like if you catch a problem, you're facing it with like a strong sense of conviction is what I'm hearing. Like you're standing strong in your belief and your defense and how you're moving through things, and you're moving really quickly for some reason is what I'm hearing. And you're in this like Five of Swords energy where it's like even though things feel like a hollow victory, there's a lot of discord, right? A lot of conflict. You're carrying burdens of some kind and a lot of responsibility. You're taking it on with a lot of like gusto is what I'm hearing. Almost like ego in it too. Like you're almost like asking to be challenged is what I'm hearing. Universe is like almost like I'm almost hearing like applause for you right now, where it's like universe is like guiding you in terms of like you're making the right moves is what I'm hearing. And you have 333 on the board here. Like the spirituality behind all of that is very strong too. It's like almost saying that like what you're doing is like you're in the right mindset is what I'm hearing. Also, there's a strong sense of Five of Pentacles. It's almost as though like this hardship and exclusion, even isolation and loss, is like something you've been in for quite some time now. And so much so that you're almost like living in the cold is what I'm hearing. There's like a level of emotional maturity in that, a level of calm and serenity. There's like a lot of water energy with that in that regard in terms of like the emotion and connection to your problems. But you also have a lot of fiery energy too here with like the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is you having this very intense drive and passionate pursuits towards your dreams and aspirations. You're very goal orientated and you have a lot of charm to you about how you're just going through a lot of your endeavors. And you're going to find justice as well through your journey, through your hardships. I'm hearing that there's a lot of people that are going to come in and back you up. Like if someone sees that you're going through this adversity, going through pain, and things are just not working out in your favor, or they see some sort of injustice happening, they're going to come forth with this Libra energy of balance, fairness, and accountability. Something along the lines of your truth is going to be told and known. And I'm almost hearing that you have like a best friend of some kind who's always got your back. Some of you have like really, really close friends, family members, coworkers, people who just have your back and just are willing to ride or die for you. I'm hearing that even if you made up this elaborate story of like someone beat you up or something like that, they'll come ready with all the equipment in their bag to like go beat up this person with you, for you. But not encouraging that behavior, but like that's what it feels like. This person's got your back is what I'm hearing. And like I'm hearing you're moving with people in this like chariot vibe. You got this level, like it's almost like an entourage around you where it's like this Cancerian vibe. You got this like a lot of action, a lot of traveling. People are like driven. They got a strong willpower and connection with you. They're like, if you going, I'm going kind of thing. That's what I'm hearing. And it's almost as though like this Two of Swords vibe is like, even though you're in a stalemate sometimes, even though you might be avoiding certain things might be in some sort of like indecisive like mindset. I'm hearing this is encouraging you and you're being like self-reliant. You're focused on turning things, you're focused on reassessing things, you're focused on obtaining the resources that you need. The misery and all of these things and waiting on results is not going to halt you from elevating yourself with like people around you. I'm hearing that you're organizing groups like towards the efforts that you're trying to pursue right now, is what I'm hearing. There's like a lot of leadership in that too. Very strong energies. Okay, let's go on to the next spread. Yeah, there's a lot of positive movement here, and Spirit's like, you've got this. No matter if you're like, ooh, yes, get back to the basics. You're getting back to the basics. I also heard you're getting back up. Even when you fall down, you're getting back up. And there's going to be like it feels like you can't get back up like on the surface level. Like if people are watching over the situation and seeing what you're doing, they're like, oh, there's no way this person's going to get back up from that. And little do they know, you are getting back up from that. They may not see it on the surface level, but you are emotionally and physically like already in that mindset of just like getting back up, getting to the basics and moving with integrity. You're also having some sort of dealings or relationships with an older woman. I'm hearing mentor, mentee, someone who's like guiding you. I'm hearing apprenticeship. I'm hearing someone who you really admire and trust. Almost like a confidant is what I'm hearing. Someone who's really like has your back 24/7. It might even be, I'm getting like a manager, might be like a best friend, a mother figure. Yeah, I was getting like career vibes for some reason. Someone in your career environment, if for those of you who are working like in like a 9 to 5, a part-time job, a remote job, perhaps that might be of significance, or maybe you have like some sort of business, you work with an older woman or someone just like an older figure in general who like is almost someone you really go to whenever you're having problems or you just have things that you're like going through. This is like your confidant, someone you trust, like an advisor, a counselor, and they make you really happy. I'm hearing from the spirit guides is like this person is like your ride or die. This person is someone who completes your journey, or almost like something will help you complete your journey towards awakening is what I'm hearing, towards self-evaluation. It's because of their level of like experience throughout the years, because of what they've gone through, because of their age. They have like a sense of stability and wisdom about them that makes them like really reliable, and so much so that like you can trust them fully, in knowing that you can be rooted in their level of like wisdom, their level of intelligence. What I'm hearing as well, and they're like almost able to keep you in balance, keep your life in balance as well. Something along the lines of just like they kind of like if you normally see yourself teeter-tottering, like, or almost like feeling like trying to balance the scales, this person brings forth your rationality, your logic, and your truth about certain things. So I suppose there that the specific messages that your guide wants you to know is like find the people who really like click with you is what I'm hearing. Like people who are really dedicated towards your ascension, and that's really going to be a key action for you to be taking, and it will be leading you to some sort of victory in your endeavor. Ooh, we have quite a bit of things popping up here. There's also some level of reconciliation that you're going to be making. It kind of gives me vibes as though like, I don't know why, I feel like a third person is coming in here that you need to reconcile with. I don't think it's like this older woman or older individual that you're seeking guidance from, but it looks to be that you're going to be reconciling with someone from the past, and it's going to be almost like granting a wish for you. I'm almost getting like closure for some reason. I'm getting something along the lines of you've been hoping for this person to return in your life. Like maybe they stepped away, or maybe you stepped away for a little bit. Things didn't work out quite well. I am getting some sort of relationship as well for some of you popping up here too. And this reconciliation is going to change your life. So universe is almost like asking you to like connect deeper in terms of levels of, I'm hearing like there's been things in the past that you've kind of shed away from, or shied away from is what I heard. Shed away. You shied away from you. It's almost like you're shedding your past self is what I'm hearing. And you've been changing your life quite drastically over the course of months, years, right? And it's almost put almost like a veil over certain things, like your fears. And almost like subconsciously, you intuitively also know that there are certain things that you are preventing yourself from seeing. And there's also like some level of like illusion behind that with that moon energy and Pisces energy as well. Yeah. and something to do with December. So sometime around that might be of significance, perhaps when you will have some sort of awakening or a birth, or even some sense of clarity coming forth for you. Ooh, something along those lines of these two wanting to pop out here. Five of Spades. So with the Five of Spades, it's definitely some sense of discord, okay? Some sort of dishonor and hollow victory, which is interesting to see again. We saw this prior with the initial spread with like the Five of Swords, the hollow victory, that discord, right? And that's a lot of air energy, a lot of conflict and thought popping up. So it's just kind of re-emphasizing that this is what you're going through at this time. And then you also have the Nine of Diamonds. This is almost like you wanting to be independent, self-reliance. And we got a lot of self-reliance. I was feeling that energy in the midst there. And the universe and your spirit guide just wants you to know, like, hey, it's okay to be self-reliant, but I'm also hearing that it's very important to, like, find the people who really mesh with you is what I'm hearing. You also have, like, new relationships, new friendships, new romance. I was feeling a third person. I don't know why I was getting ex vibes, but I'm like, I'm not too sure. It might be an ex, or it might be someone that you were mutually interested in the past who might be popping back up is what I'm hearing. So that might be of significance as well, but there's definitely some reconciliation, and it's going to make you feel happy for some reason. You're going to feel, I'm hearing fulfillment. I'm hearing joy, harmony, bliss. You're gonna feel loved. I'm getting like 10 of Cups vibes from that for some reason. Yeah, Seven of Spades. Seven of Spades is like maybe this person walked away because of, or maybe you walked away because of some sort of untruthfulness or untrustworthiness. Maybe they stole something. I'm hearing theft of some kind as well. And there also seems to be like there's like nightmares from like this past relationship, or just problems that surfaced with this relationship. And there's a lot of worry and guilt around what happened, is what I'm hearing. Eight of Diamonds. Eight of Diamonds is like you have like a strong attention to detail to certain things. So you've been very focused. And I'm hearing you've been practicing on that self-resilience and that like almost like you're reassuring yourself of like what happened and not trying to feel guilty about it. Like, it's like you have like an inner knowing about something, and your spirit guides want you to know like it's okay. You knew what was happening. You knew what was going down is what I'm hearing. You also have the King of Diamonds popping up. So your spirit guides are wanting to almost encourage you and let you know that everything's okay. It's almost as though like they want to give you a hug is what I'm hearing. And they want you to be like, hey, it's okay to kind of reflect on the past, but you have to move forward and enjoy the fruits of your labor is what I'm hearing there as well. Very interesting energies. And Seven of Diamonds. Seven of Diamonds is like that reassessing is what I was going back into. Lots of reassessing. But there's a turning point coming for you very, very soon, if not already, is what I'm hearing. Something with this one. Four of Hearts. Four of Hearts. It's almost like you're turning inwards. It's like a level of apathy that you're experiencing. It's almost as though you want to forget the past or you want to move forward. I'm hearing that reconciliation is making me feel like something along the lines of closure. There's like some sort of like a breaking point that you've reached, and you've almost like put yourself in some sort of shell is what I'm hearing. And it's almost like you felt attached to certain relationships, but you've had to hold yourself back. But there's also a level of guilt in that, knowing that you needed to end something in order to transform and move forward. So definitely feeling like that death energy there. I'm getting Scorpio vibes. Queen of Clubs. Queen of Clubs. So you're feeling more energized, but you're also feeling disorganized at the same time. Like you feel as though things are working out. You're like, whoo, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to do this and that. But at the same time, you're like, what am I doing is what I'm hearing. Like the universe wants you to know, like, it's okay. You're connecting more with yourself over time. And as you're letting things go and you're shifting your perspective and you're surrendering to what is, you're gaining a lot of wisdom from that. Getting a lot of wisdom. King of Diamonds. Oh, I want to say King of Diamonds for some reason. We have King of Diamonds here. King of Hearts. King of Hearts is like utilizing your wisdom. I'm hearing you're utilizing your wisdom like left and right. You're very patient and you're being very diplomatic. Diplomatic, something along those lines. You're being like you're protecting your peace is what I'm hearing. It's like you are so ready for change and you're in this state of bliss is what I'm hearing. Like you are so over negativity as well, and you're finding your community, you're finding your people is what I'm hearing as well. Your spirit guides is almost like encouraging you to keep doing so. And yeah, the 3 of clubs. So with the 3 of clubs, you're being a leader in your life and you're exploring. And your spirit guides want you to know to keep exploring, keep leading in your life so that you can find the right people, find the right community, find the things that really resonate with you is what I'm hearing. And this 333 on the board, there's a multiple meanings for these angel numbers, but this is a huge reassurance from your spirit guides that you are in alignment with where you are going and to keep traversing forward towards what it is that you desire for your life and what it is you wish for your life to elevate to and to transform into is what I'm hearing. So yeah, these are all the messages that I have for you today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If this reading resonated, consider showing your support by subscribing, liking the video, and leaving a comment down below. I truly appreciate it as it helps get the message out to the collective. Until next time, trust your path and let the universe work its magic.